So, Flight Risk is here, and on paper it sounds like the perfect setup for a tense thriller. One plane, 3 passengers, nowhere to run, with Mel Gibson in the director's chair and Mark Wahlberg leading the cast. You'd expect a nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat ride. But does it deliver? Well, sort of. Flight Risk has moments of tension, some strong performances, and a solid setting, but it never quite reaches the heights it's aiming for. Let's break it down.
Hello boys and girls. I despise having to say, please like and subscribe this video at the beginning of every video. So I'm recording this one in advance for you. If you could like this video, I would appreciate it no end. Subscribing to the channel means that eventually we'll get monetized, which means hopefully we can do even more of these. And if you can support us on the Patreon page, that would be even better. But in the meantime, if you can just hit that little thumbs up button, it will mean the world to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
The film follows pilot Darrell Booth, tasked with transporting Deputy U.S. Marshal Madeline Hayes and government witness Winston Cole on a high-stakes flight across the Alaskan wilderness. With dangerous people who don't want Winston to testify, tension is in the air, literally. The premise is strong, and the early setup does a great job of building suspense. But there's a constant sense that something isn't quite right, and the confined space of the aircraft adds to the pressure. But as the story unfolds, the film struggles to maintain that tension. The setting works. The vast, snowy Alaskan landscape provides a great sense of isolation, making the plane feel even smaller. The cinematography captures that desolate, high-stakes atmosphere well. Mark Wahlberg does what he does best. He plays Mark Wahlberg. He's in familiar territory here, playing a no-nonsense lead. If you like Wahlberg in action movies, you get exactly what you expect. There are some great tense moments. When the film focuses on suspense rather than exposition, it delivers a few genuinely gripping scenes. It's a tight, contained thriller, just over 90 minutes, so it doesn't overstay its welcome like so many do now. Pacing issues. For a thriller, there are surprisingly long stretches where not much happens, and the tension dips at time, making the film feel longer than it was. There's a really underused supporting cast. Michelle Dockery and Topher Grace are talented actors, but their characters feel a bit underdeveloped. There's potential for stronger character dynamics that never fully materialize. The film plays out in a way that feels a little too familiar. If you've seen similar thrillers before, you might find yourself ahead of the story, and it takes some of the fun out of it. And it has a lack of a real gut punch moment. The film sets itself up for some big twists and turns, but the payoff doesn't quite land as hard as it should. Flight Risk isn't a bad film. It's just a film that plays things too safe. The ingredients for a gripping thriller are all there, but it never fully capitalizes on them. While the performances are solid, and the setting adds to the tension, the pacing and predictability hold it back from being a truly great film. If you're in the mood for a straightforward, low-commitment thriller with some decent moments, it's worth a watch. Just don't expect a game changer. Have you seen Flight Risk? What did you think? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you can. We really appreciate it. Thank you.